Do you ever feel like you're failing on YouTube? Like monetization just isn't meant for you? You see other channels go viral, gaining thousands of views overnight, but for you, nothing. I know that feeling because I have been there. When I posted my very first video back in June 2024, my hands were shaking. My heart was racing and I was terrified of putting myself out there. Scared that people might judge me, laugh at me, or just ignore me completely and never watch my videos. For my first 15 videos, I had the same fear. I would hit record with sweaty hands, mess up my lines, delete clips, and record over and over again. And every time I did that, I keep asking myself, what am I even doing? Is this really worth it? Because the truth is, in the beginning, YouTube feels like a black hole. You're putting in hours of work, editing, scripting, uploading, and nobody is watching. It feels, to be honest, pointless. But here's what I have learned from YouTube. It's not about getting lucky or going viral overnight. It's about who you become in the process. A quick reminder, 91% of the viewers unsubscribe. If you're finding this helpful, subscribing helps this channel grow and allows me to keep sharing value and insights. The harsh truth about success on YouTube. This is the biggest thing I wish I knew earlier. Before you could have success, you have to become the person who's ready for it. Think about it. If you suddenly went viral, right? Would you know how to handle it? Would you know how to keep that momentum going? That is why most lottery winners end up bankrupt. They never develop the financial skills needed to sustain their wealth. Meanwhile, studies show that people who truly understand success and wealth creation can lose everything and rebuild it within 5 years. Because success isn't about luck, it's about skills. And YouTube worked the same way. How I went from fear to confidence. When I first started, I set really low expectations for myself. I had taken Ali Abdul's course and he made me one thing clear. On average, it takes 2 years before a channel becomes monetized. That mindset helped me to avoid disappointment. But what I wasn't prepared for was the fear of self-doubt and effort it would take. For my first 7 videos, I uploaded 31 videos. As is now, I have 430 subscribers and 1,200 watch hours. And that is nowhere near monetization yet, but I will get there because something strange happened along the way. Suddenly, scripting felt natural. I started to understand a little bit of storytelling, something I never even thought about before. I had no clue how to write, make a thumbnail, structure a title, or position in front of a camera. But over time, I figured it out. And the more I did, the more confident I became. One of the biggest mindset shifts for me was learning to see the camera as a friend. Instead of imagining audience of thousands of people, I started to talk to the camera as if I were talking to a close friend or a colleague. And that simple shift changed everything. My recordings became so much smoother. I didn't have to take endless retakes anymore. If I made one mistake, I just edited it out. And when I look back at my first few videos compared to my 31, the difference is insane. And what I didn't realize is that YouTube didn't just make me a better creator, it made me a better person. Before I started YouTube, I wasn't as disciplined as I'm now. Now I structure my time better. I work out more often. I read books, something I never used to do. But because when you commit to something like YouTube, you commit to self-growth. One of the books that completely changed my perspective on this is Atomic Habits by James Clear. He explains that success isn't about setting big goals. It's about building systems that naturally lead you to that success. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your system by James Clear, Atomic Habits. And this is exactly what I realized. With YouTube at first, I kept focusing on subscriber counts and watch hours, but the real progress came when I focused on building a system, a routine where I showed up, made videos, and improved little by little every day. You don't just learn how to make videos, you learn how to communicate better because Your speaking on the camera improves how you talk in real life. You'll learn how to be more disciplined because if you don't show up, you don't grow. You learn how to market yourself, how to create thumbnails, structured titles, and engage with your audience. These are skills that go beyond than just making a few videos. I think the biggest takeaway from all of this is the most important message is that YouTube should become part of your daily life. You have to integrate it into your routine. It should feel so natural as you're brushing your teeth, as you're going to bed, as drinking water. It needs to be something you do without overthinking, without resistance. The moment YouTube stops feeling like a burden, that's the moment it becomes second nature. That's when real success happens. By then, you're so deep in the process that you're not even thinking about it anymore. You're just showing up and creating. My goals for YouTube in 2025 isn't just about numbers, it's about self-development. I want to become even better at storytelling, to craft videos that truly connect with people. I want to sit in front of the camera with completely camera confidence without a trace of fear or hesitations. Like it's completely normal, like I'm talking to a friend. And I want to produce higher quality videos, improving everything from scripting to editing to presentation. And most importantly, I want YouTube to be so deeply integrated in my routine that it doesn't feel like a burden. I want it to be a natural flow, effortless part of my life, something I do because I love it and not because I have to. I believe that with consistency, producing 2 videos each week, discipline by releasing and publish that video, and a willingness to grow, I will get there. We all will. Stop thinking and start creating. If you've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel or you have just started but you feel stuck, ask yourself this. Are you waiting for the perfect moment or are you taking action? Because 5 years from now, you're either going to look back and you'll be proud of what you built or you wish you have started sooner. So stop waiting and pick up your camera, film something, upload it, and I will see you in the next video.